Good morning, everyone. I'm the Reverend Jen Youngsun Ryu. I use pronouns she and her. I'm wearing my purple stole today. Our land acknowledgement is an act of remembering, an act of repair, an act of accountability, an act of acknowledgement and atonement. And so let us take a moment to reflect upon this place where we gather. Let us recall that this is the stolen land of the Chemamila and Chiffin bands of the Kalapuya people, whose descendants still live among us. For time out of mind, indigenous people lived here along the Willamette River, maintaining the diverse oak savanna ecosystem through careful land management, based on their deep understanding and sense of kinship with the world around them. White American settlers and colonizers decimated entire villages with disease, forcibly laid claim to the land, brutally removed the Kalapuya people, along with 30 other tribes, to what are now the Confederated Tribes of the Grand Ronde and the Confederated Tribes of the Siletz Indians. The attempts to destroy Native culture continued through the banishment of languages, broken treaties, and the separation of children from their families sent to boarding schools where children were abused and traumatized. Today, there are several ongoing attempts in our region to revitalize languages, restore the land and water rights, cultivate indigenous arts and sciences, and to reestablish the sovereignty of Native tribes. Let those of us who occupy this land resolve together to dismantle the ongoing legacies of settler colonialism. May we do our part to steward this land, and may we continue to strengthen our relationships with our indigenous neighbors.
Good morning. We invite you to be here now, dear friends, in this beloved garden we all share. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church in Eugene, to those joining in person and those attending worship online. May we offer thanks to this earth we call home and to ourselves and each other for the breath we draw, and may we honor our everyday actions rooted in love. My name is Ardia, also known as Ace, and I am this morning's worship associate. I use any pronouns, and I am a young adult white person with curly orange mullet, currently wearing some Earth Day themed colorful circles and floral pants. To those joining today, holding difficult burdens and seeking respite in this shared space, I bid you welcome. To those filled with energy, seeking flames of inspiration, I bid you welcome. To those of us holding fear today, seeking the gentleness of hope, I bid you welcome. And to all of us, friends from every place in life, I bid you welcome. Anyone attending for the first time today, would you please raise your hands or introduce yourself in Zoom chat? Welcome. And thank you for joining us today and for introducing yourself. It takes bravery to try something new, and it takes a village to create this beloved community. Everyone can also feel free to introduce themselves in Zoom chat if they feel so moved, and connect with each other as we continue to share this morning together during and after service. And now, we will light our chalice, symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith, with the words of Robin Wall Kimmerer from her book, Braiding Sweetgrass. The earth gives what we need without being asked. I wonder if it gets tired, old Mother Earth, or if she too is fed by the giving. We are showered every day with gifts, but they are not meant for us to keep. Their life is in their movement, the inhale and exhale of our shared breath. Our work and our joy is to pass along the gift and to trust that what we put out into the universe will also come back. Thank you.
I just heard this morning that Joanna Macy died. We knew that she was receiving hospice care, and we knew that we would lose her. She was so full of hope, and she trusted us. She trusted us as humans. She trusted that we were part of the great turning, that we were waking up, that we were finally realizing that we are of this earth and that we have tremendous responsibility for taking care of that relationship. And she trusted us to be part of the great turning. I'm so grateful to all of the teachers that we've known throughout the ages, and the teachers right here in this very room. I want to invite you into a time of prayer, meditation, and the sharing of our lives through the ritual of joys and sorrows. As you are called, you can visit one of our 3 Joys and Sorrows stations. Hold a stone, place a prayer in there, and then release it to the water. You can also write your joys, sorrows, your concerns, your celebrations on pieces of paper or in the book, and I'll read those from the pulpit in a few minutes. Zoom friends, go ahead and type your joys and sorrows into the chat, and I'll read those in a few minutes.
Hello, everyone. My name is Phyllis Klein, and I'm here today representing our UUCE Earth Action Group. Thanks, Rev Jen, for giving us a platform today, because our small but mighty group truly love our Mother Earth. Climate change around the planet is in our face. 2 weeks ago, we watched with so much sadness as the floods back east took the lives of children and families. And since January 20th, we have learned about this administration's intent to rape our earth for every available natural resource. We feel the anxiety, and we are doing what we can to fight back, because action alleviates some of our anxiety, and we UUs show up, remembering all the while to keep love at the center. With climate change at this juncture, we can only hope to slow it down, and that means going after the biggest offenders with a vengeance. Simply recycling and driving our Prius isn't going to matter near as much. Our Earth Action Group has been networking with local environmental groups, and our members include activists from Interfaith Earthkeepers, the Many Rivers Sierra Club, 350 Eugene, and Third Act Oregon. Be sure to visit their tables in the hallway after service. So today we're going to ask you to help with 2 direct actions. Since I have such a great audience of UUs, and I know you all have activism in your hearts. The first action is organized by Third Act, which is a Bill McKibben climate action group with a very strong Eugene chapter. Kat's going to put a QR code up on the screen that's going to take you straight to their petition that's going to ask Costco to drop Citibank as its credit card issuer, because Citibank is one of the dirtiest banks on the planet. Since 2016, they have pumped $332 billion into financing new oil, gas, and coal projects. Costco is a big company, and more than 30% of Americans are members. Costco needs to follow their own motto to do the right thing, and that means dropping their toxic relationship with Citi unless Citi decides to change their dirty ways. The QR code on the screen will take you directly to the website and directly to the petition, so get your phones out. We have those also at our tables, that information. The second action is a demonstration to defend our forests. It's hosted by the Pacific Northwest Forest Coalition Alliance. Our Earth Action members will join forest defenders on August 7th from 2 to 3 p.m. at the corner of Chambers and 18th, just right down the street. We would love you to bring a protest sign to demand protection for our forests. As Ryan was saying, last week a number of us UUs enjoyed a weekend campout up there at Hills Creek Reservoir. Well, just 6 miles up the road from where we were camping, a current logging operation has contracted with the Forest Service for 62 million board feet. That equates to 12,000 logging trucks. They are logging ancient forests up there, like 2,800 acres, and then some. And don't be fooled by the regenerative logging that they're regulated to follow. That amounts to clear cutting, and this type of logging is destroying the lungs of our planet. Our forests offer us the answer for climate change by sequestering tons of carbon from the atmosphere each year. Thomas Cruther has successfully mapped the entire globe to assess the current number of trees on the planet. Over 3 trillion trees exist presently. That's more than the stars in the universe. And we truly must save our forests. They are key to saving us from the 6th mass extinction. Please take time to admire these banners that our members Shannon Wilson and Linda Kelly from 350.org brought today, begging us to stop logging and clear cutting our forests. Defending our forest is important work, and I hope you will join us on August 7th. Because as one of our Earth Action activists, Paula Egger, reminds us, if we don't do all we can to abate climate change, what is the point of anything else? Thank you.
My name is Sue Craig, and as you can see, I've got 2 hard acts to follow. And I am here also for you, Earth Action. I want to thank you all for being here today, all you have done, which is a lot, all you are doing, which is a lot, and the things you will do. You are amazing, and we can do this together. We just have to have a huge group working on it. Okay, I would like you all today, now, think of wonderful ways that you can get involved and wonderful, crazy things you can do, that you can get information out on social media, newspapers, anything at all. The bigger the groups, the better, but we've all got to work together on this, so I want you to think about that. And we would love your support for the trees, the public lands, the fish, the wildlife, and especially your help in keeping our temperate rainforest as intact as possible. That's really important. And I don't think that gets out there very much. This is a temperate rainforest, and this earth needs it. You helped us with signatures, pictures, etc. of public lands at Hardesty Flats. Several of you went up there with us. And Phyllis did an incredible job because she set up a table right by the entrance to the hike that people take there. And she had oranges and bananas and stuff to share so that she could get the word out and get people to sign our petition and take pictures and send them to our state legislators and our federal legislators to say, hands off our public land. This is the kind of great stuff we need to be doing. Okay. Now, at the moment, they are thinking of rescinding, the federal government wants to rescind the Roadless Act. So we have a lot more information out here about this, and it's very, very serious. And they took years to get this going in 2001, and now they want to rescind it just like that. Okay, and we also have what they call our Fix Our Forest Act, which isn't fixing it, is really awful, and we need your support to get that out of the way again. Again, we have lots of information out there afterward, and Rebecca Solnit has been thinking about this for a long time, and she tells us the future is unknowable, and we are here to create it. So let's think about that. And we've got two people that will come around with microphones, and I want you all to come up with some crazy ideas about how we can approach some of this. Think of really wild, fun things that we can do. We might as well enjoy it as we do it. Anybody?
Yeah, who's got an idea?
We
Who's
want some
inspired?
crazy ideas back here.
Just pay attention to when there are demonstrations and so on, or somebody else may be putting on, and get up and go, stand up, speak up, never give up.
Just a little preamble. So I just moved here just about a year ago, and I lived off Territorial Highway up by Curtin. I drove past there last week, and they are doing clear cuts like you would not believe. So any of you that live in the city and have ever seen what a clear cut can do, just take a drive up there. And the other suggestion I have is when you see a tree, try a yellow ribbon around it.
I did, yes. We could make it trendy. We could make it trendy to want to save the forests. Like we can get the youth involved and get the young people who think it's so Sigma or whatever the alpha kids are saying these days.
Awesome.
Recording in progress.
I also want to invite the our Zoom friends to participate by typing in the chat. So I've got one from Rachel Smith who says, step outside your comfort zone, welcoming gifts in strange wrappings and holding your intent to help the earth.
Well, I'm not sure how much fun this is, but I think it would really be important, is look to see where your money is. That's probably, I think, moving the money is the thing in this country, as with the Costco piece. We have information on our tables, but look at your local credit unions. I know OCCU does not invest in fossil fuels at all. They only do community. So just look at your credit cards, look at your money, and put it someplace good.
Thank you.
Okay.
David, did you want to say something?
I love how Sue talked about crazy ideas. And UU minister and I are called UU. Let's replace PC with positive craziness. Positive craziness.
Nice.
Let's make PC mean positive craziness. Thank you, David.
Okay, August?
Next time you want to buy something, maybe don't.
I think that's good. Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you so much, y'all, and just keep thinking about this. We need to get on YouTube, we need to get on anything you can think of that can be fun to do something for this earth. Thank you.
Okay. We extinguish, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. And now, rise up from your sleep, learn this world to keep, to guard the air and skies of blue, the oceans, lakes, and rivers too. Save the mighty forest lands, the plains, the shores, and desert sands. Protect all creatures, wild and free, in air and land and in the sea. Go in peace, everyone. Go in love.